So the important thing is that I'm getting a higher resolution here. Let's go ahead and render at a higher resolution than this. I can still write by hand. So I'll say, give me file number 4, render, save file, and show me image number 4. Now, with the high resolution, it's specified for me. I didn't create it. It's what was written for you to choose based on HD. So come here and see the beauty. It allows for a better quality. It tells you this is its size, and you can have the Q or whatever fill the screen. Image number 4 is 104 KB, this one is 19 KB, and this one is 35 KB, and so on. With the high resolution, it's specified for me. I didn't create it. It's what was written for you to choose based on HD because there's still 4K. So come here and see the beauty. Even while rendering, it doesn't render like the others. It allows for a better quality. It tells you this is its size, and you can have the Q or whatever fill the screen. Therefore, I can zoom in on image number 4 and you will find different sizes. That is, image number 4 is 104 kilobytes, this is 19 kilobytes, this is 35 kilobytes, and 2 is 35 kilobytes. 235 kilo. 19 KB is 104 KB. Check the 104 KB one, largest and best resolution. It fills the screen well. The second image doesn't fill the screen like number 4. Image 3 doesn't fill the screen. Image 2 doesn't fill the screen. Not as good as 2 or 3. It had important details. Zooming is best on 4, stands out with I in university. Even Singe works. If I get reckless, Abdul Rahman might say, excuse me, 6000 or 7680. Width is 4000, height 4000. Show me what you'll do with this image. I set dimensions as I like, then say number 5. This is image number 2. It's largest. It's not number 2. It had key details. Zooming is best on 4, which stands out for the eye in university. Singe works here. Excuse me, everyone. I'll say here, 6000 or 7680. Width and height are 4000. Show me what you'll do with this image. I set dimensions as I like, so I say number 5. Hit number 5 and say, show me the rendering. Still refreshing? No, it's a big deal. It should be here. The rendering hasn't completed yet. I'm going to get really reckless and say here 6000 for example, or 7680. He told you the width is 4000, the height is 4000. Yes, show me what you're going to do with this image. I'm setting the dimensions here as I like, so I come here and say number 5, and I say save, and I hit number 5, and I say show me how the rendering looks. I'm not waiting for the time. Where's the letter? I mean, it's heavy. Where is it? The letter should have come out by now. Still refreshing? No, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. It should be here. If it finishes, I mean, the rendering hasn't completed yet. It's still working. Just let it keep working. Imagine for one image, it can't even determine the time it will take to finish. It can't determine the time. It's just working. I say save, hit number 5, and tell it to show me how the rendering looks. It's not showing the time. Where's the letter? I mean, it's heavy. Where is it? The letter should have come out by now. Still refreshing? No. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. It should be here. If it finishes, I mean, the rendering hasn't completed yet. It's working. It's working and functioning as expected. Just leave it alone. It's working. Please be patient and allow it to continue its process. Imagine for one image, it can't even determine the time it will take to finish. The system is designed to handle such tasks efficiently. It can't determine the time, but it's still working and will complete the task in due time. And I can't stop it right now. So I'll wait a little bit. Is the guy still working? Well, the size isn't too big for him, but it's a decent size. The width is 7680 pixels and the height is 4000. That's double the nice quality I was working on. Pixels. And the height of 4000, that's double the nice quality I was working on. So, what does it aim to achieve? I mean, I don't have to stay with you for long, but I want to tell you a very important piece of information. It's more important than anything else that you decide. Okay, bring me a picture. It's definitely a cool picture. A picture of 297 kilos. 297 kilos. What about number 4? It was 104. The old one, Bismillah mashallah about it, and Kasim looked great with smooth resolution. Let's see 5. This Kasim is smooth. The Q stood out nicely. Kasim filled the screen nicely. Let's check Kasim in the previous image. The previous image was nice, but Kasim was a bit pixelated, not as smooth as before. Now let's see 3. This one is not smooth. This one wasn't clear. The word Qasim was clear. Look at the previous image. The previous image was nice, but the Qasim in it was pixelated. It's not as clear. C3, this one is dull and pixelated. Previous CD Max courses lacked rendering time. Here I show you image and video production. I worked in HD, so work with camera lenses. You might work with cinematic lenses. Let's examine 3. This one isn't smooth. It feels dull and pixelated. I'm here to showcase images because previous CD Max courses lacked time for rendering explanations. We did exercises that weren't useful for some specializations. Here, I explain how to produce images and videos. Pay attention to changing output size. This is an HD video. Some countries use PAL, others NTSC. Each has standards for watching videos on TV channels or HD TVs. So I wasn't explaining rendering. We were just going through exercises that might not have been very useful for some specializations. But here, I'm telling you how to produce images and videos. This is very important for you to pay attention to, and how to change the output size. I was working in HD, so you can come here and work with camera lenses. You might say, I'm going to work with cinematic camera lenses. You start to take different dimensions. This is an HD video. The PAL system is used in some countries, while others use NTSC. Each country has its own standards. Systems determine if you can watch videos on TV channels or HD TVs using lenses like a 70mm or 35mm provides specific dimensions for images and videos. Different lenses offer various options. HD is not the highest quality, PAL is 400, and NTSC is slightly better. Slide sizes in PowerPoint and other applications are also useful. The best is 4096, like image number 4 we created. It's originally HD, and you can choose a custom size based on preferences. You can use lenses. For example, if someone has a 70mm lens, I can give you specific dimensions for the images. If I give you a 35mm lens, I can provide you with different dimensions for the images and videos. When you take different types of lenses, they give you various options. Here we have HD, and that's not the highest quality. No, there's something higher than that, like the PAL system, which is 400. The important thing is that the NTSC system is a bit better than PAL. Then there are slide sizes that you can use in PowerPoint and other applications. Those are nice too. The best one is 4096, like the image number 4 that we created. So it's originally HD, and you can take a custom size based on your preferences. 800 in the secrecy of the old things. What are the things? The old ones. So you can work however you want and see what you will do. Is everything clear? Is everything clear? So we took the time output. I mean, we used to go out single, and we used to go out. I can take a print screen from this part and tell you that in rendering, there's something called time output, which I use to produce a single image, and the active time for the video. I can put a picture here to show you up close so that when you see it in the group, you remember until Professor Phaeton sends you your links from yesterday and today. Now, in the area of dimensional size, I can enlarge it for you as well, so that those who can't see or aren't paying attention can take note, because it's very important. I'm still producing images of different sizes, and there's a third area that I care about. All of this is important, but there's no time. The third area is about rendering or the output type, whether it's an image, a video, or what exactly. This third area is crucial in rendering, and I dealt with it today with you. It's a small area where I save the file and work with it. So these are 3 areas in rendering. So where does the render come from? Because there are people who use the F9 and F10 buttons. Originally, when I want to create an output and export something, you have this area here for rendering, and here's the render. And this is the F10 render. Look, I will also make you a print screenshot so you can see the render area. It's really nice. This is the F10 render that I used for all the previous settings. I'll send you the icon and the shortcut on WhatsApp now, because that's what we've been discussing to produce the video and the images. The icon's appearance and also the button. Now, there's another icon that I sometimes used, which is the F9 render frame window. That's the render, and this is F9, which just tells me it will produce a video on top of the video. No, I'll tell it to do F10 first. And from F10, I'll say I don't want files right now. Okay, I don't want files, so just do that. The F9 render frame window is the render, and this is F9, which just tells me it will produce a video on top of the video. No. I'll tell it to do F10 first. And from F10, I'll say I don't want files right now. Okay, I don't want files. So just do that.